Hey, what's up, YouTube? Anyways, this is XXXtentacion weighing in on a few things that I noticed a few weeks ago, I guess. There was a rap artist by the name of XXXtentacion who passed away, was murdered, was shot and killed, which is a shame. A few things I want to touch on about that is that, for one, I didn't know anything about the guy, didn't know anything about his music, I didn't even know he was a rapper. I just saw the story like everybody else on YouTube, and it's a shame what happened to the guy, but to touch on a few things is basically, I've heard a lot of people saying he's like Tupac, he's this generation's Tupac. I grew up in the height of Tupac's career in 1995 and 96 when he was huge. I was 16 years old, so it was a big deal, and so it's hard for me to judge, somebody being another Tupac or someone of that caliber, because none of these rappers can hang with the likes of Tupac Shakur. But to get back to the XXXtentacion, after seeing a lot of his videos and the way this gentleman thought, the way, just the caliber of thinking, how smart this kid was. He was only 20 years old, his whole life ahead of him. I believe his birthday was in January, and he was taken from this earth, a couple months after his birthday. So he was, 20 years old. It's a shame, but his life story, and where he came from and where he's become and his knowledge that he has for not only the rap game, but for human life. I can definitely see the likes of Tupac Shakur in him, in the way he is. Definitely. For sure, there's that bond that those two have. Absolutely, I could see that. His music is, after hearing a lot of his music, is very, it means something. His words mean something, and that's once again touching on Tupac. Tupac's words meant to help people and touch on his life and things like that. And X is the same way. His music was the same way. So there's a lot of similarities between the two, XX and Tupac Shakur. So for all those naysayers and people say that you can't touch Tupac, you'll never beat Tupac, he wasn't even close to Tupac, well, I'm here telling you that they're full of it. This gentleman was definitely in the reigns of Tupac Shakur. He was in the same vocabulary as him, like the same, what's the word I'm looking for? He's in the same, he has the same essence as Tupac Shakur. And so those naysayers, you're wrong. This gentleman touched a lot of people, a lot of lives, and it's just sad that he was taken from us in such a horrific, horrible way. And he'll definitely live on. He'll be, his life's work and what he's done for human life and communities that he's touched and outreach and everything will all live on. Those are things that will live on. And I was told that he was going to birth a son. His girlfriend was pregnant, so his son will get to grow up and know how great of a person his father was and how he was taken so swiftly from this world to go on to another. And they always say the good die young, and there's some truth in that. And they say that God takes them before we get the chance to tarnish their legacy or tarnish the essence of that type of person, and the aura that they have around them is totally just something that God doesn't want us to tarnish. So those are my thoughts on XX, and then again, this, like I said, this is coming from a 36-year-old man who grew up listening to Tupac Shakur, grew up, in that type of music. I love rap, and I'm actually digging a lot of rap nowadays, and sadly, the two people that I started to like and rap nowadays are both passed away. That's Lil Peep. Shout out to Lil Peep's fans. And that's also XXXtentacion. They're both passed away, and I love their music. And it's a shame that their music will live on, but we'll never get anything new from them. So that's where I stand on that situation. And this is Irish Assassin. Peace out.